Everyone, and welcome to a new modern video. I'm playing today MonoBlack Coffers. This is a strange week, of course, because we're playing modern before MH3 comes out, which will change a lot. So my plan for this week is to play like wacky decks as well as decks that will improve with the new set. So first thing first, let's just say the cards that will probably slot into some mono black type of decks. So you have Necro Dominance, a card that costs triple black, so I don't think I want to add it to a Coffers deck or a deck with Field of Ruin. This card goes very well with Shieldred and March, so you may have a different shell for it. Another card that I want to play for sure in this deck, I don't know why Mythic Spoiler, when you click black, doesn't show you all the black cards. But anyway, one of the cards that I want to mono black coffers in rares is Toxic Deluge. This card was one of the just best sweeper in Cube for a long time, and it's now legal in Modern. Another card that I want to play is probably Fed the Profane. This is a removal spell that can be a swamp. And this cycle is super powerful, and I think Fed the Profane is much better than Aggro Mauling since you can come into play untapped. Now, both of these cards lose a lot of life, so you may feel like, I don't want to lose too much life, blah blah blah, but you can gain life back with Consuming Corruption. 2 black, you deal X damage to target creature or planeswalker, and you gain X life. Now, this is worse than March in a deck with Cabal Coffers, because of course Cabal Coffers plus March, you can get over 10 mana, you can gain over 10 life, but whereas the other one is a little bit worse, since obviously even if you have Coffers, you'll still gain the same amount of life as lands in play with Urborg. So, it's not necessarily true or guaranteed that it's better in this shell, but in another shell, that black removal spell may be better. So these cards are definitely gonna be an interesting option for mono black. I don't think I want to have other cards, but this is definitely something to consider. And again, like if you look at these mono black cards, there are a lot of powerful ones. I mentioned Soaring in combination with a bunch of life gainers is super powerful, and I've mentioned the whole like self-mill package with the Black Silver Library, the Nether Goeth, and the Chthonian Nightmare. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what changes. But today we're gonna be playing again regular mono black coffers. This list top-8'd the most recent challenge by a player that plays a lot of coffers, so I'm happy to net deck him. He went down to 5 field, 2 Takenuma. The Cyborg has a very tiny Karn package, only 6, and you have 4 Dauthi and 4 Shadow of Doubt. That's I guess why you see only 6 colorless cards. Ooh, Blazo, and I didn't see that. There are a lot of clunky mana-based producer in Mono Black, so this is always a challenging deck to play in the sense of I'm afraid of not being able to cast my spells. But if we do, these spells will be powerful. So we're starting with Mono Black Coffers today, and then actually the second deck I want to play today is Mono Black Burn. It top hited the challenge Black Burn, so we'll be doing that later. All right. It's true. There's 4 ring main, no ring side. That's very true. I guess the player wanted to play a tiny artifact package, so he put all the rings main. The weekend was great. I was in Bologna. I played lots of Magic, ate lots of food, and I'm back. The highlight of this weekend will be definitely the pre-release. I can't wait to play with MH3 cards. Alright, Swamp against Swamp. I'll continue with more Swamps. Popo, Bayan. Thoughtseize, alright. We got same draws here. Both of us drew Thoughtseize second turn. Thoughtseize. End of turn, I'll play Bowmaster. Okay, they play Urza Saga despite knowing I have a Fielder Ruin. Wow, they took Thoughtseize. Unexpected. I want to attack first. And then I want to play Fielder Ruin. I think I'll do that in upkeep. This way they can't play Bowmaster. Not that they have it for sure, but I mean they can always play Bowmaster in upkeep, of course. But like if I do that in my turn, they can just float mana, get Swamp, and cast Bowmaster. They can do that now, of course, too. That's sometimes the weakness of this Wasteland effect. They are definitely worse than Wasteland because sometimes you give them a mana. Could be MonoBlack Scam. Wow. Saga and two colors. Okay, that's not a common list. Hello, Ariel. I'm playing your list today. Okay, I'm gonna attack, and then, I mean, they know my hand, so I don't think they'll fall into any traps here. I mean, yeah, I'll do this. Maybe they have their own orc, but sure. See what they do. Okay. So I'll have orc, kill orc world, and yeah, I guess it's fine. Yeah, your turn. As always, the second player who plays orc improve is much better since well, instead of pinging your opponent phase, you ping the creature. Liliana of the Veil. Okay. Remember, there's no ring in the sideboard. There's no Pithing Needle. Again, the card package is very tiny in this particular list. I think I'm okay with just discarding Karn here. Then I'll use March on Liliana. I'm gonna discarding another Liliana. Okay. Thoughtseize. Maybe no. I'll do this. I may pitch Thoughtseize. Nah, it's okay. Maybe I can. You know what? What if I wait until my opponent picks up Liliana, then I go March, pitch Thoughtseize, so they discard a card. And I gain 2 extra life. Hello, Pax. Okay, discarded a push, which obviously doesn't do much, but better in the graveyard than in hand. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming they have not a good card in hand, but what else do I do with this? Okay, so we're in top deck mode, and the most skilled player will win the game. And by that I mean the one that draws better. That's pretty skilled. Yeah, I'll tap the ring. I know they have a work, but whatever. Oof, nice draw. And they can't Thoughtseize me. How often do I look at Pioneer? Ideally never, but actually, this weekend I'll play a Pioneer RCQ on Sunday. Just strange, this is the day of the pre-release. They have like RCQ in the morning, pre-release in the afternoon. That'll be maybe 8 players, I don't know. Okay, let's go Thoughtseize since they can have a not dead after all. Oh, I'm planning on playing MonoBlack. Alright, I do have not dead after all. Um, but and maybe I might even stream it. I don't know. How many swarms do I want to tap? I think I'll tap them all. I'm glad I thought this first. Probably will land. Wow, branch my. I'll if I tap now, I can dot these. If I pass, I can draw orc. They only have 2 orc and they have more discard spells. So. I mean, there's not much to do. It's just a classic Magic game against the discard spell deck. If you want to win, you have to top deck. If you don't top deck, you lose. So you know, there's not much. There's not much to do. Kind of the way Magic games have always went against discard spell decks. If you plan on winning, you better top deck. The Karn. Sick. I look into my sideboard. There's not that much. I can just take that. Nah, I'll minus and get like a random card, like a Cityscape Leveler type of card. I don't even. I don't even know if I need it. I'll pass. Wow, they're playing all the colors. All of the colors they're playing. So they're playing Saga and these. Maybe it's Wear Tear in the sideboard. This game is so over. I can't. Again, Megan, it's just impossible to lose. A 20 life with the ring. There's no Sheolder to combo with. You have 3 Cling to Death to gain life. Next turn I kill by picking up on the ring. I just choose this line because it was the fastest one. Why so few artifacts in the board? Well, as always, whenever you play a Karn deck, you have to balance having a large cyber tools with Karn and having a real sideboard for when you play, against Amulet Titan, for Shadow of Doubt, for when you play against decks where removal spells are bad, you have 4 Dauthi, for, Zoo, you have Damnation. Hey, it's just yeah, I'm not saying this is the right way. I'm just saying this is one way. And when I was playing Mono Black back in the days, I liked this approach more than just having a large Karn cyber tools. I don't think I want Dauthi Voidwalker in this matchup. I definitely want to keep on be loaded with removal spells. Yeah, I don't like anything here. Do I take out all the discards? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think the cards that are in my sideboard are good in this matchup. So. All right, we have a very, very, very good end. This is the combo. Urborg plus Coffers. Oh, we don't even need Urborg. They had it for us. Thoughtseize take Thoughtseize. Once again, it's the second time I put in Thoughtseize my Thoughtseizes. Oh, Jokic, what do you do there? Get out. We don't want people like you. Will I just cycle this Kling? Kling also no, I'm not going to. Kling also saves plays around not dead after all. When's the next video for Mango's Workshop? Tonight, 9 p.m. European time zone. We'll be posting Jund versus Splinter Twin. 2013 rematch. Do I mind if you share your article? No, no, no. Go ahead. Go ahead. I very welcome to share people's article and cyber guides whenever they post them. It's definitely a world where those things are very, very rare. So yeah, if anybody takes time to do these articles. Says the Bowmaster, sure. Alpine Moon. Okay. Now, do I want to cycle this Kling or do I want to still do nothing with it? I think I want to cycle it now. So my Cabal Coffers now are Rainbow Lands. Okay. But it knows about Orc. I think I'll discard Karn. Liliana, I would say, has not shined in this 2 games we played so far. They may have their own Orc. Yeah, definitely not having Karn. Not having Karn in this, not having Ring in the sideboard makes Karn much, much worse. For sure. So I want to keep March. I think I'm gonna take something from the sideboard and just discard it off of Karn. Something like, once again, something like Cityscape Leveler. That's just gonna chill in my graveyard for later. They played Dauthi Voidwalker, took up Liliana. Oh, this card Cityscape. So now we have Karn that can do a bunch of things, but doesn't seem any of the options seem amazing right now with Karn. best. So I can't do. I think I have to kill Karn with explosives. But that means they get to kill my March. No, I think I actually want to kill Dauthi with March. And then I'll play an explosives for 1. Yeah. Not sure if I want to play explosives for 1, but I think so. Explosives for 1 kills the Alpine Moon. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Lots of options, very many options right now. Oh, Cityscape is exiled. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that because of Dauthi. Huh. That's true. Does that change my thing? Nah, I think I'll still. No, ho miscliccato. Oh, no, non è vero. No, che cazzo dico? Never mind. So explosives for 1 and March. I remember the rules. Because March deals damage, it goes exiled. If March killed instead, it would go to the graveyard. That's the rules of removal spell versus Dauthi. You take up Karn. My problem with taking up Karn is that if they draw a removal spell for Karn, I always, don't love it when it happens. You pick up your Planeswalker and they just top deck removal for you. Like shoot an Edict, stuff like that. Now, obviously, it dies to Orc, but I feel like Orc is good regardless there. So pick this up. Play land. Tap Liliana again. Now I can also Cling to Dust. Buongiorno, Binoc. What are my thoughts on Walking Ballista in the sideboard? I mean, you ideally you'd love to have infinite cards in your sideboard to have a large cyber tools plus a large. What just happened? Oh, they drew Dauthi. Okay. So what I want to do here is crack the explosives. And let it resolve. Now, my opponent will take up Liliana, I let it resolve, and then I can draw off of Cling. I think this is the order, yes. So this way the Cling will be exiled, but I don't think I care. So if a removal spell deals damage to Dauthi, the removal spell will be exiled. For example, Lightning Bolt. Whereas if I play Fatal Push on a Dauthi, then Fatal Push goes to the graveyard. That's how the rule works, okay? Put the one exile like engineered explosives. That makes so that if I want to draw a card, now Kling goes to the exile, but I don't care. So cards that I can take are probably just the Cityscape from the exile zone. Yeah, bye bye Karn. Play land first. Not that it matters much. Do you see Orders of Blink? The Spike played at USRC. I'm off standard. Bo, no more standard for a year. Time to look at powerful formats only. Go. How about -X, -X? Why, that's another good question. How about this member? I don't know, actually. Continue to never see MonoBlack Scam win a game in both my hands or my opponent's hands. Okay, so it's funny. You know how I play every deck, right? And it's very common that people approach me in tournaments like this weekend and they go like, "Oh, I'm playing your deck," which may literally be every single deck legal because I play everything. And it happens to be MonoBlack Scam. He said, "Oh, I took your list from a YouTube video." And I said, "Did you watch the video?" He said, "No." Oh, I went 0-3 in that video. Which is funny. First sub of the week is by the strongest legacy player I know. Probably just strongest. Strongest Italian player right now, Andrea Riva. Buongiorno. Andrea Riva once again cashed his top 8 at 4 seasons. He's 3 monthly stipulation, or whatever. Lots of money on the line in that tournament. He always gets there. Congrats. Buongiorno with Timur Delver. Is this deck getting anything from MH3? Yeah, at the beginning of every video, so of course, if you're on stream, you can't go back. I mean, you can, but you have to be subscribed. Anyway, on the YouTube video, I always highlight the cards that go into the these decks. Cards that I'm excited about are Consuming Corruption, Toxic Deluge, and maybe Necrodominance. This card is very powerful. Moss Groban, thank you for the 5th month. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Toxic Deluge, Toxic Deluge is very good. You said Mills gets nothing. Okay, once again we have Urborg plus Coffers. Sweet. Okay, that's a start. Urza Saga. Spring. Oh, I was afraid it was Amulet Titan. Okay. Hmm. Okay, but so I have two options. One is Thoughtseize the Memnite. Sorry, push the Memnite. But they still have Jar, so it doesn't matter. I'll just Thoughtseize and see what happens. I can never beat Simulacrum Synthesizer. I just discard that. And if I killed this, they didn't have 2 mana to make constructs. Drew another Memnite. And a Tangle Pool Bridge. Ugh. Oh, they didn't make a construct. This can't be right. She made a construct with Saga for sure. Karn would win the game alone? Well, to play Karn, you have to be on 4 turn, and it's definitely not. I wouldn't be that confident that Karn will win this game. I'll definitely be very chilled about this game. It doesn't seem like we're in a good spot at all. I think I'm just gonna go Bowmaster on these construct because I need to keep the push for the construct from Saga. Card are the most excited to play in MH3. There's just so many. It's so hard to answer. But Tamiyo is definitely a card that I think is going to be very fun to play with. But yeah, there's just a million cards. Like, I would say half of the format is excited. I'm excited to play with. All right, Chamblock. Woodrow? No, why blue? No. No, time is good in. I would say I was a blue or Merc died. Love Tamiyo for sure. All right, let's push the construct. And pay for ward. Now, what I want to ask is, do I want to Thoughtseize or do I want to... Oh, porca paletta, I forgot. Vabbè. I forgot. I should have done this. Very, very big mistake. Very big mistake. All right, let's not lose focus. I should have pushed in my opponent combo phase, so I would have tapped this. Ai ai ai. Vabbè, dai, non importa. We're still fine here. Okay. I'll chum block. I'll be okay. Oh, it's very important, you guys. If you like these questions and want to know the new cards and everything, make sure to check the podcast out. I made with Piegonti. We talk an hour about MH3. Lot of content there. Talk about all the cards, no breaks, only hits. 3 days ago. I'm sure. I'm sure you'll find plenty of interesting stuff over there. It's both on the Carney's podcast and all right, great draw. 8 draw. So I can either I think I just go ring. I don't know. Maybe I could have also Karn plus on the boots and push the construct. But I don't think I lose the game if I go ring. Sure. Giorno Lavo. How was your legacy mono red yesterday? Speaking of which, we need to build a mono red storm in modern. We have Ruby Medallion, the Neural. There's a lot of good cards. All right, this game is very much over now. Karn. Karn the GG. So opponent doesn't have any mana producing cards. But it really does not matter. I'm just gonna push this. Opponent will concede. Okay, now sideboard. Now, once again, I don't want Dauthi or Shadow Doubt. I'll probably do want this Damnation though. Cling to Dust seems bad, and that's it. Let's go. What's the event I posted about? It's called the Four Seasons. It's an event that happens in Bologna, Italy, every 3 months, every season, and it's eternal formats. So we have Modern, Legacy, and Vintage. I play Pre-Modern. I didn't play Modern. I played the Legacy, Pre-Modern, and Legacy in 3 days. Legacy in the team event. Team event was Legacy, Vintage, and Modern. I usually like to play formats I never play in that event. So I play Modern every day. So I like to play older formats in paper. Am I going to be a Pisa Poppergeddon? Unfortunately not. I'll be testing for the Pro Tour Amsterdam during that week in Lisbon. I do a testing house over there. Okay. Got Thoughtseize. Let's see what you got. Allora. I'm inclined to take Musner Prototype. This way they don't have a guaranteed source of mana. That deck has very few sources of mana. Yeah, I think I'll do that. You're in Bologna for holiday currently. Nice! Enjoy. Make sure to eat a lot of bolognese sauce, lasagne, all the typical bolognese stuff. Yeah, it's true. We recorded all my matches. We showed them on Mango's Workshop for sure. Okay. Hey, do I want to push this Memnite? I think so. Against these type of decks, the more you kill their stuff, the more their affinity card will be worse. Buongiorno, Jovan. Exhaust resources. Exactly. That's the proper English wording. Alright, very happy to have discarded a Musner prototype. Our opponent, in fact, is not able to make construct. Blue burns red. Thank you, thank you. And welcome to the stream. Let's kill this Urza Saga. Pass. Opponent has one card in hand, and it's the Natural Cyst. Let's see if they draw land to equip the Lava Spore Boots. No, it's Simulacrum Synthesizer. Okay. That's good news. That means they have no creatures to attack my Karn. So as soon as Karn comes into play, we win. Because they don't have mana sources anymore. We just win on the spot. If that played Natural Cyst, I don't think I could have played Karn. I guess I could. I just pick up on Natural Cyst, the construct dies. They just have a 3-3. The germ dies, sorry. Alright, very easy win so far. Yeah, the pre-modern deck I chose was blue-white Replenish. It was my first time playing this deck in a tournament, although we did test a lot. In my city, they don't play any constructed. They only play pre-modern. I mean, as pre-modern is constructed. We only play like pre-modern and just random formats. So whenever I join them, they always like test all the matchups. So I was happy to be helped by the pre-modern guys in my town. And yeah, I lost the final. I didn't want to split because last time I also didn't want to split and lost the final. So I wanted to get revenge, but you know, I ended up losing the final once again. But you know, outside of that, I felt like every match was a walk in the park. I lost before the final. I lost 2 games in the whole in the whole thing. But then in the finals, I got rolled over by Savannah Lions and Mana Leaks and Wastelands. Alright, let's begin. Do I want to go Urborg? No, I think I'll go Takenuma. Takenuma go. I'll do Premier Band's work. I'm assuming there's a bunch of people that decide them. The format was invented in Sweden. So I'm assuming there's a bunch of people in Sweden that just ban their cards they like or dislike. Usually that's how these formats community-based work, like Commander and Pauper now too. Yeah, this is an easy Profane Tutor. Sweetier. Hello, Sebastian. Thank you, Sebastian. Welcome for the 44th month. That's so much time. Okay. Wallop Roots. Wallop Roots gonna die. For sure. So I'll push the wall and pass. I don't know what I want to do with that Yawgmoth. We'll see. Probably just... We'll see. I'll take the damage for sure now and then I'll decide. Profane Tutor is gonna most likely just get Ring. Ring is the reason why this deck exists. The best card in the format. We'll see if the Ring remains the best card in the format with the new set, but probable. I feel like I do want to Orc it now. Might eventually have to Orc. Might as well save one life. Yes, you can use cards with modern frames in pre-modern. You can. It's much, much cheaper sometimes. So yeah. Pre-modern isn't as elitist as old school, which does not allow that. Okay, so the other option to get here is Cabal Coffers, although I feel like every good story started with the One Ring, and now play it. Oh, you wanna Orc my Orc? Alright, I'll pass. I don't want you to. I don't want to use their mana properly with the Orc. So I'll tap the ring. You possess your Urborg. Ma pensate. Thank God I didn't take the other card, the Cabal Coffers. Push this now. I think it's not a bad idea to push this now. That means that they can't convoke with it? I don't know. Insatiable Avarice is not a good card. Okay. Wish I kept that push now in hindsight. But it's fine. Allora, questo c'ha 5, quindi devo tappare 6. 4. Okay, so I have to pitch both Profane Tutors. That's fine, I'll do that. Might as well keep on tapping lands. Just gain all the life. When is MH3 on MTGO? Usually now they're playing this. They're putting the sets digitally after the paper pre-release. So paper pre-release is this weekend. Modern Horizons 3 will be online next Tuesday night, Wednesday, for me. Like now, for example, if I had the because my opponent was issued my Urborg, if I had the removal spell that deals X damage equal to a number of swarms, it would be very bad here because I don't have Urborg. But you know, if I had Urborg, I would have 2 damage, dealt 5, gain 5. I think opponent's gonna cord for Orc, and I just top deck Orc. Otherwise, I would have maybe done something different. Yeah, and that's the question I received the most this weekend. Mango, tell me what to buy in MH3. My answer is to buy everything. Every single card for of. Especially if you buy from TCG Player with the affiliate Mango code. I think I want to kill your creatures here. Maybe I want to. I mean, like now I'm in the clicking phase situation. And honestly, when you cast Ring at 20 life, you need to make so many mistakes to lose the game. That granted, I can do that. I can make enough mistakes to lose the game in that spot. Like for example, not playing this pre-combat to do 1 more damage. Obviously, it doesn't matter now. But it's just this card. You can't lose if you cast at 20 life. You just can't. If your deck is decent. Of course, if you put bad cards in your deck, like not Dead After All and Grief, then you can still do that. But I think I'll block. The reason why I'm blocking is if they have their own orc, I'm actually, that means I can play my orc on their orc. And, I don't know if you've been watching my Yawgmoth ring videos, but cards like this and this are just, I can't. I just want to play, I just want to play ring in that deck, and I don't want to play these cards. Allora, yeah, let's keep on tapping this. I don't know, eventually, I guess, I'll win this game, but until then, let's keep on playing the cards I draw. Alright, thank you, opponent. Now, this matchup is maybe one where I want to sideboard some things, like Dauthi Voidwalker. Which are the bad cards? I'm thinking of Karn. Inquisition or Thoughtseize? I want the draw, so maybe Thoughtseize. Shadow of Doubt also has its tools. Maybe I do want Shadow of Doubt. Nah, I think on the draw is not good. Brellon. Having ring in play is like riding a bike with training wheels, seatbelt, and helmet. Everything you'll do, you'll be alright. Yeah, exactly. Definitely a hard task to resolve ring with no orc on the other side and lose. Okay. Alright, so. If I take Cord, I'll take Cord. Everything else is manageable. Horde can get Yawg if they have board is annoying. Sure. I'll ignore their mana dorks. Profane Tutor means I can resolve a ring on turn 4. Ideally, I push the orc and then resolve ring on turn 4 at 20 life. Sort of 20 life. 18. It's basically 20. What is OBM? I don't know those acronyms. OBM. Let's see what it is. Orcish Bowmaster? OBM? Never heard. I don't think you can cut Orcish Bowmaster. It kills opponent orc. An orc is so annoying for your deck. I think by the way you built your deck, the the Karn is weak. Alright, here I think I'm gonna bait the Orcish Bowmaster. Nah, it's bad. Yeah, I just go Profane Tutor and pass. They don't play Teferi. They play Orc. Allora, resolves and then I push it. Nah, they still play one Sage. I'm not a fan. I also don't like Sage. They drew a yeah, as I said, the reason why I took Horde is that the way to lose this game was just a Yawgmoth with creatures in play. Worst case scenario is they draw pick your poison for ring. Just get ring. Never do anything else, I think. Maybe I can take Damnation, but they just no. Look, I don't care. You can draw. I just want to have the ring. You make all of your decisions, but I will have ring in play. You can search whatever you want. I'll search for ring. I like to have Dauthi because I cut Karn, so I kind of want to have some win conditions, and Dauthi is. Okay, so if I pick your poison now, it's annoying. And that's like the only card that I'm very concerned about. I guess also, of course, double Yawgmoth plus Blood Artist wins the game. I guess doesn't win the game now, but still. Aware Might too. Yeah, true, Aware Might as well. And Cord for Aware Might. Opponent just Stone Raining them with that Dread Arbor, fetch on the Dread Arbor. They can't Cord into Might. Remember, they played a land already. They just killed their own land. Yeah, pick your poison. Yeah, it is what it is. This was definitely the worst case scenario. That's okay, the game's still winnable. Wow, Takenuma is the card you make. I guess they don't have any creatures. They return to Shield. Alright, good to know. Well, I guess I'm gonna get another ring then. Draw. And pass. I have Clink to Dust open. I think if they play Shieldred, I'll cycle this Clink to Dust. I'll exile. It doesn't really matter since I don't have Karn, but so I'll just exile your court. If I didn't side out Karn, then I should have exiled the ring. Best draw would be Damnation. I think I have to tap the ring. My hand does nothing right now, so I need to draw spells. I don't. I draw some very weak cards here, unfortunately. Not lucky to not draw anything that kills Shieldred, but, you know, we definitely had a lot of great draws here, but that's okay. I've been very lucky with land so far. I never really draw malfunction at mana base. Play Orc, ping you. Down double block. Yeah, I think I'll chump with both. I have no interest in taking damage from this when my plan is to take 2 damage from ring and then tap in it. Their hand must be terrible if all they did with 3 mana was Takenuma, return Shieldred, and then cast Shieldred. Like, it might easily be just lands. Cauldron. There's nothing really in the graveyard. There's like Halfling. Yeah. To keep the Daughtys for March. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Maybe that was the play. Yeah, keeping Dauthi for March. Maybe was the play. LP. All right, I got 8. I got a 6. Unfortunately, drew another land. I'll tap this ring. This is lethal, but the ability goes on the stock. Ah, no, spet. Ah, all right. I was dead regardless, but I was supposed to respond to this by gaining 3 life. But if I drew March, I could have cast March, but I auto yielded, so I died. But never mind, I drew like only land, so I died regardless there. All right. No, I feel like I should have. I don't know. Not that I should have won this game because I didn't have the cards to win, but I feel like I had a good draw at the beginning. It just ended up flooding. Okay. I'll take a bathroom break. I'll be back for game 3. Okay, I have to decide how to sideboard for game number 3. I'll bring in Thoughtseize. I think Cling is still important. Goes well with the persist cards, like undying cards, and goes well with just gaining life to not die to your own ring. Jovan Pick, hello, buongiorno. Man, this blast zone, I really don't get it. It's okay. Thoughtseize to begin. Okay, so there's a couple of options. One is to take Thoughtseize, which can discard the ring. Another one is to take Might, that can kill the ring. And finally, we have Grist, which is their best card. So I think I don't care if they interact with me, I just want to take their best card. Granted, this can open the possibility for them to draw the Agathos Cauldron and then, have draw. Swamp. Okay. I'm happy to play Dauthi, which means that now this Yawgmoth is a little bit worse. That also means that they may need to, I don't know, discard Orc with Thoughtseize. I don't know, we'll see. Drew Wall of Roots, so they cannot play, yeah, play War Might. So another full end. Huh. Alright, well, that was a great draw. I can Inquisition the Thoughtseize. And then I can Bowmaster the Awar Might. And now my opponent doesn't have an answer for my ring, and I'll just win with it. Very, very easy. Yeah, apparently on Magic Arena, our might is a 1-2. So a lot of people make that comment, Eric. That's funny. Okay, watch out. Cabal Coffers does not add mana. It isn't a normal land. Nabayas for 37th month. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated your support. Not to attack with Orc Army. I don't know. I felt like they may have had something there. So their hand is what here? Boseiju Tomb. So they still have Boseiju, yeah. Okay. So I think I want to kill their one drop here. I just want to make sure that they go slightly less off if they top deck quarter. I guess I can just do that in response. I can just do that in response. Yeah. But then I would attack with my orcs and deal 1 damage, which puts my opponent into 10. Hmm. Um, yeah, I think I want to blow up the zone there. I'll attack. This means I don't suspend Profane Tutor, but I still think it's fine. Yeah, I could have gone through the Ruin and Profane Tutor, but I think this is also a good line. But yeah, as always, we stuck the ring and we won. And we drew, spells. Game 2 also we stuck the ring and lost, but I feel like not much could have done with those amount of draws of lands. Alright, very easy gaming so far. Mono black playing, and whenever you play against creatures, always nice. That's the goal of this deck, playing against creatures. Yeah, very, very easy so far. I mean, whenever you play a mono black removal spell deck, you definitely are happy to play decks that have targets for your removal spells. Okay, really nice hand. Again, not the best fun of Karn in this configuration. Put mulligans to 5. Was remaining on Yawgmoth to the new MH3 sets. Well, it's already amongst the best decks, and it got the new land that copies a card in the graveyard, the new Correction Tower, and maybe other cards as well. Put most to 5 and starts with Ragaban. So I'll just kill it. Ooh. More pushy, nice. The problem as always is there anything like when I look at the new set like Modern Horizons, I'm not necessarily thinking about improving the already best decks. Oh wow, they got Dauthi Grief Pitch. They have no cards in hand on turn 2. Que schifo, cazzo. Yeah, it took push, rightfully so. That's funny. And now I have these two Thoughtseize which are dead. I think I want to cycle here. Thing will be exiled, of course. Enjoy another land. Alright, now we have nothing. Nothing going on. Put it as a 3-2 shadow, and we will see how the game continues. They draw land. Ready to draw a Fable next turn. Okay, I drew March. I think I want to pitch both of these to March. Gaining extra life is important. They indeed draw Fable. Alright. Opponent is a proper scout player. Pitch Thoughtseize to grief. I drop March. Okay. Look, as always, there's no ring in the sideboard. If there were, things would be much, much easier. What do I want to do? So I can go Karn and grab explosives on 0, play it, and pass. My opponent will attack Karn down to 1, but then I have explosives to kill the Goblin Shaman. The treasures can't be used, and then I also have March to kill the Goblin. You're saying Grief, sorry, Karn get Bridge. Huh, that's interesting, because you're saying that their deck cannot be Bridge. And they can't even go Grief Hardcast. Okay, I like that option. Usually I'm against the Karn Bridge, but I like that now. And if there was ring, I would take the ring here. Yeah, Bridge only loses 2 Thoughtseize. They can't play Grief here on Magical Line. No Ingocure, no. They didn't discard. Oh, scary. I wonder what they drew. Angrath Rampage. That's true. Angrath Rampage is a way to kill Bridge. So many Shadow of Doubt on the sideboard. Yeah, Amulet Titan is the best deck in Modern and a very bad matchup for this deck. Probably that's why you need the Shadow of Doubt. Wow, opponent didn't play anything. They didn't discard a card they drew to Fable and didn't play anything. I wonder if they actually drew Grief there. Alright, let's go Bridge and Pass. Now I can go March, Pitch March to one of these. And by one of these, I mean Fable. Pull against Command. Wow, that was your draw. Jeez, okay. Yeah, you killed my cards. Okay. All right. E porca puttana. Okay. Allora, facciamo... Man, this was the game where they had 2 lands and no cards in hand. Crazy. Qua. Hoban is a very proper scout player. Okay. The game is still long. I'm still at 18 life. I have a lot of removal spells, ring. Porca puttana, shield l'hai pescato. Mannaggia te. I guess we'll lose. Yeah, there could be some energy decks for sure. I don't think they just put energy back into modern like that, and they don't, make a proper energy deck. All right, you lost. If we had ring in the sideboard, I think I would have won this game though. I think we lost because of lack of the one ring in the sideboard. Now, buenos dias, Castiello. Today I had breakfast with your cup. Why doesn't a ring in the sideboard? Oh, because I net decked. I net decked Wariel, which is a player who does a lot of good results with this deck. Okay. So I definitely want to bring in those 5 cards. Cards I dislike are once again Karn. I guess I can take out Ring to fix that thing I disagree with. Yeah, let's do this. Let's head out the ring. Actually, I remember one of the Rs last year I won an RCQ with MonoBlack Coffers. I also had 4 rings main, which I realized was a mistake throughout the tournament. And I was siding out the ring by the end of the RCQ. You watched the podcast and ordered 3 Tamio using my code. Thank you. How much was it for a gold player? I still didn't buy anything from the set. How does this deck be Amulet? Well, you have 4 of those cyber cards. 4 of those Shadow of Doubt, which will help. 32 apiece. Yo quiero, that's a lot. Yeah, I mean, I'll try to play them as much as possible to make the value go even more up for a gold player. That'll be my that'll be my goal. Hi, never sell. Never sell. I think I'll go Profane Tutor. The earlier I suspend this, the earlier I play a ring. So far, I have never activated Cabal Coffers with Urborg in play, which reinforces my thoughts that you should just play Mono Black without any of those effects. Elves may be viable once MH3 comes out. Maybe. Everything may be viable. They don't release bad cards in MH3 sets. So oh, Liliana of the Veil. Minus, okay. Nice. I wanted to go Karn Ring, but I just drew Ring instead. Alright, go. Liliana versus Ring. Who will win? Ooh, Ring into Ring. I only have 1 ring left in the deck. We have 11 rings in the deck right now. Allora, Profane Tutor is gonna get me Cabal Coffers. So I'll go up to 5/7 mana next turn. But I think I can discard Karn. Yeah, I'll discard Karn. I kind of want to play Dauthi. Yeah. Yeah, they didn't pump humans. I also was upset about that because humans is a deck that people liked maybe. I should say since it hasn't been around for years. Yeah, Tutor will... ok, let me actually stack these in a way where... Allora, facciamo questo per primo, sì. So this way I can deal... I can take damage. Then I think I may just draw cards with the ring and upkeep. Yeah, there's no Shieldred. If there was Shieldred, I could have... Maybe one Shieldred would have been nice with the Tutor here, because I can go Shieldred top. I guess no, they have Liliana. Anyway, what do I get? I think I'll get the land, yeah. I'll get the land. I was saying how I never did the thing, but I think now, since I already drew all these rings, I don't need to tutor for the ring. I can tutor for the land instead. I think I have 7 mana if I didn't miscount. Yeah. So I can gladly cover up and Walker. And put Walker. I think it's good. Hey, do I want to cosa fa questo? It's old, not dead after all. So happy to draw that card though. I'm just gonna go Sweeper. Who cares about the other ability? Go. They discarded 2 cards. What was it? Oh, Dauthi and Kolaghan's Command. Okay, that's interesting. I can cast Kolaghan's Command for free if this Dauthi sticks around. Okay, they conceded. Yeah, the key is to resolve the ring against Gam. You really just win when you do that. So let's hope to resolve the ring. Isn't it nice to have a ring in exile? I mean, it is, but I also had a ring in the sideboard, so... And I have 3 Cling to Dust, so my graveyard is relevant for the escape. Man, I dislike this card so much. It's unbelievable how much I dislike this card. So 2 Takenuma. How you play 2 Takenuma? Alright, I think this is a keep. I get it. My mana base is awful and we should just play 26 swamps. I know, it's what I always believed. The biggest limit of coffers is its mana base. But it is what it is, and I decided to play this deck, so I knew that this would happen. Buongiorno, Legacy Council. Thank you. And then discards the ring and moves on. 1 Inquisition instead of Thoughtseize. As you may think, the difference between these 2 cards is that one deals 2 damage. And, I don't think discarding a Grief or Shieldred is that big of a deal. Blibbit. Thank you for the tier 1. Okay. My opponent hand is medium. Well, I will definitely not mulligan a hand with Thought with the One Ring against Gam. Lands and spells. I know that my lands don't produce mana, but I don't mulligan this hand. Well, I have 4 Thoughtseize in the sideboard. Right now, they're in the main. But if you go exclamation mark deck, you'll find the list. I'll Inquisition again. That's fine. We definitely have time to draw lands. I mean, I don't even have spells now, so lands is the smallest problem. I don't have anything to cast. If you start mulliganing hands like that, you will suddenly, I don't know, not. I don't want to draw another land here. Perfect. I'm just gonna play Grief. I'll show them 3 lands. And now we draw a ring. Easy. Easy game. Oh, the One Ring. Black. No, va bene. Coffers doesn't have mana. But I don't think I want to Takenuma this orc. Back to my hand. I'll just play Coffers, pass, and go Field or Ruin or on your land. Is there any reason to do it in draw step? Nah, I'll do it now. The reason why I do it now is so that they maybe don't use the mana in draw step, because otherwise I can do like instant speed card plus, whereas now they probably don't use this swamp or, you know, blood crypt. Sorry, swamp, yeah. Anyway, pass. I'll definitely double block a few. That's not true, actually. I'll take 3. You're at 13, I'm at 20. Bene. Bene, bene, bene. Well, I gotta pay respect and do it like this. I guess I should attack first. Yeah. I know I'm wasting 30 seconds of life to do 1 damage, which is likely not gonna be relevant, but... Well, we'll see if this attack was worth the 30 seconds of life that we lost. Okay, so they have 2 cards in it, and I think one of them is a Not Dead After All. You have time? Perfect. I also have time. There's no Modern Horizons 3 yet, so... You draw out of grief. Okay, but then you my hand, so... Ring? Ring? The one? Okay, okay, March. March is good. March is good. I just March now. I'll just March now. Again, they have Not Dead After All, and I don't want to use these Takenumas. These Takenumas can do stuff. Bart, you gifted a sub to Ukorok. Thank you, thank you. What are the cards I'm the most excited about once MH3 releases? Man, there's so many. There's really so many. I'm gonna say Tamio. No, Dankoro, all of these changes are very marginal. Yeah, you can say it's relevant, but it's fine. It's fine. If you want to play 3-2 Field of Ruin, nobody will hurt you. The thing is that Field of Ruin must shuffle, so if your opponent does something like Survey Land on top and you Field of Ruin, they shuffle, but all these things don't matter. In the great scheme of things. Alright, I think I don't want to push. I think I can take the damage. Whatever madness out, Emrakul. Nope. I don't know. Maybe. Never say never. Road to MH3, exactly. Alright, let's Takenuma. Oh, look at this. I milled a Cling to Dust. That's value. If these Takenumas were swamps, I would have never done that. Let's start with Orcish Bowmaster Ping. Allora, attenzione. Attenzione. I think my player is actually cast Takenuma. Zeta. Yeah. Nah, I think I actually pass here. Yeah. I changed my plan. I pass. Tocca a te. It's your turn, opponent. I have onboard trick Bowmaster plus Cling to Dust when they play Not Dead After All. But it's not as intuitive, so opponent probably gonna miss it. Play Bowmanzo, ping your Bowmanzo. You'll play Not Dead After All for sure. For sure. 100%. All my money on my opponent playing Not Dead After All. There is onboard trick linked to... No, never mind. I guess I underestimated my opponent. And then I block. Okay. Poziom, Daniel. Okay. Now, do we want to push this orc army here? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. When it's 3 cards in hand, I have no mana left. They pass. I draw. Dauthi Voidwalker. Okay. Coffers to do this, and pass. Oh. What is 3 cards? What do they have? Just Not Dead After All, probably. That's all they have. Or maybe removes. Bolt my... Oh wow, Bolt my Orc army. Is that it? Ash Ragaban. Ah, okay, that's why you did that. Okay. Alright, let's hope they don't slip Karn or Ring. They flipped March of the Dreads Kamadoska so they can kill my Dauthi for free. Ay. Va bene. We need to top deck. Profane Tutor here, but I feel like it's not as good as if I untapped with this and killed this with Klingo. They have to march my Dauthi for sure. They may even pitch a Thoughtseize if they have Thoughtseize. No, they use the treasure. Okay. Oh wow, they're tapped out now. They don't have a Not Dead After All open. Let's see if I draw it. Or remove this one, I mean. I can also draw March. Bowmaster, bello. Bello. Talmente bello che pazzo il tuo. Go. Is this like the 5th Bowmaster I draw? I feel like I drew a lot of these Bowmaster. Definitely recouped one with Takenuma. I guess it's the 4th Bowmaster I play, yeah. So, they play Dauthi, and I think I have to let it resolve. Nah, yeah, yeah, yes, yes, yes. A dash Ragaban. Perfect. Hello, the broker. It's going great. I feel like I'm winning this game and advancing to 4-0. What's the reason to not main phase it? I wanted them to dash Ragaban, and they did. Once again, they can't move because I have Cling to Dust, so they can't play They're Not Dead after all. The question is, do I want to cycle my Cling to Dust and lose it forever? Or just untap? I think I just untap, play Ring. How can I lose? I don't know. Is Karn better? Nah. So what does Karn do? I mean, I can't play Ring unless I draw a Swamp. March, bella. Bella. I don't know if I'm going to do everything, but I'll be fine. I'll pass. Oh, they could cast Profane Tutor with Dauthi. You saw my pre-modern video with Card Market? Nice. Yeah, yeah, that's the deck I played last Saturday. They can play Profane Tutor and get, I don't know, anything they want. They choose to play Dash Ragaman, which is not gonna work the way my opponent think, because I have the ring protection. On Magical Line. I smell 4-0 concession this turn. This very same turn. That crazy that the game we lost is the game where my opponent had 2 lands, 0 cards in hand, 0 creatures on turn 2. The less opponent, thank you Floptic for playing fair. You know, they put up a good fight. They did not ghost. They played into my damnation that I top decked. That's always something I appreciate. That I don't give for granted when my opponent plays into my cards. Pithing Needle could be a card my opponent can have, but it's not gonna be good since I have their Karn. But usually Pithing Needle against this deck, you always want to name Karn, never want to name Ring. But obviously then, the game can continue and I can win somehow without Karn. Allora, I drew Urborg, which will unlock my coffers now. I tap the ring. If they play Orc, I have March for it. So I have 15 mana. I'll do this here and I leave a 4 up. Yep. so they can't cling to dust. La 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 la. Tu, 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 tu. Opponent almost went to time. They have 5 minutes on the clock. It didn't feel like this game took that long. The thing is that, like, even if Coffers was a swamp, this game would have been exactly the same. It's not that the difference of gaining 10 versus gaining 3 now is big. But the difference between not casting your 4 drop because you have Coffers is big. So that's why I dislike this thing. I mean, you know how much I love the black shell with the ring. I think like these cards is incredible in this deck. It's just that sometimes having your mana base not cast your spell is so demoralizing. Anyway, we're 4-0. It was a breeze so far. And yeah, well, I'll be right back for the fifth and final match. Out fully. I'll be streaming in the afternoon as well. I'll be doing double shift because I'll be gone for 11 days with I'll be gone for 11 days. I'll be streaming in the afternoon as well. Gotta do a lot more content, especially since these are the ones that are the most viewed and wanted. So, have I played Lurkana? I don't know what that is. Do you eat it? Is that a food game? Alright, playing it against. Wait a second, they don't have lands. Allora, I have to win this game. They don't have lands. They play Delighted Halfling, I kill it. The question is, do I want to take Agatha Soul Cauldron? Since my opponent... Or I can take Court of Calling, which is a card I can use to kill my ring. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not sure it was the correct play, though. Agatha for sure! Wow, I want to have your confidence of saying a hand of 6 spells for sure. Must be nice to know exactly the answer with high level of certainty. Oh. Major tap land. I don't know, Dankoro. Building decks, I will see. I don't know what I'll do. Okay. And as always, your goal with this deck is to stabilize the board, play the ring at 20 life, win the game. My opponent has answer to ring in the main deck with Haywire Might. That's my only concern. Opponent has endurance planned here. I think instead of playing Orc, I will Stone Rain you. What an F6. Don't think it matters. Play the One Ring pass. They had to play Endurance in response. Now they can't trim my graveyard. Playing for ring raises the chances of going ring into ring. If I didn't discard the Court of Calling, opponent would have gone Court of Calling you or might kill my ring. Instead I play the Cauldron. They target the halfling, so this endurance now adds mana to play legends. Blood Artist. Bella merda. And you pass. Draw. Can a MonoBlack deck budget without ring make sense? Fortunately here I try to deliver the best decks and not budget options. No, I think this deck exists because of the One Ring. If you remove this card, you can't play this deck. Oh, yeah, let's start by tapping the ring. They don't have land in end. They can have 2/4 drops, which is not great. Hello. I have access to only 2 swamps. So what I can do is sorry. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll go Orc and I'll go March X equal 5. Pitching Inquisition and Cling to Dust. Maybe I should pitch Orc actually and keep Cling to Dust in end. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll go Orc. And then I'll go March. Here. Pitching Inquisition and Cling to Dust. Right? That will be X equal 5. Okay, perfect. Done. Pass. I said to pitch Orc. Sometimes I say and think different things. It's the complicated world of streaming and playing at a decent level. Doing both things at decent level. Okay. They draw Wall of Roots. Draw. Okay. Cabal Coffers doesn't nearly add any mana. That's not a problem. We have a swamp as well. Facciamo un attacchino, and I think I'll pass. They don't have double black. As soon as they tap the Cauldron to put counter here, I'll kill this Wall of Roots. And I think I can do is clink that. Nah, I think I'll just march now. I'll pitch Orc, yeah. Pass. Once again, the land that would deal damage equal to the number of swamps you have cannot be slotted into this deck. You have to clean this deck from all the non-swamps. Just relying on Urborg is a mistake. March is much better because you can just top your in this deck because you can just top your Field of Ruins to still have a decent card. What is gonna pass here? Perfect. I'm not gonna use the Cling. I'll untop, draw, top of the ring. But this game is so over. Like I'm just thinking, but it really doesn't matter. But I'll attack. I should probably just push this. And I should probably just orc face too. Just so that they maybe, lose faster and the game finishes. Now they for sure are 2-4 dropping in 100%. I don't even want to check. Hello, Tashi. Good day, good day, good day. We are close to trophy. Close to trophy. We played against 5 creature decks with our creature removal spell deck. That helps. You played MH3 today? How? No paper? Nice. Well, how did I sideboard last time? Did I cut Karn? Yeah, Karn seems bad in this matchup. What's another bad card? Is it Orc? Yeah. A Spike House? Nice. Amazing. Yeah. I'd love to do that. Yeah, I plan on doing that next weekend. I'll go to a True Hero house for 2 days in Parma. And we will be doing some MH3 testing. Also on Friday afternoon, I'll go to my to a store of a friend of mine. We'll play MH3 Modern before the pre-release. You have a picture of the format will be already. That's very nice. Is blue eye control the best deck? Okay, any spoiler for Mango's Workshop videos for MH3? Well, we don't have plans for MH3, but today on the Mango's Workshop, I'll release the Jund versus Splinter Twin video, 2013 Modern, and then we will be doing the pre-release. That's gonna be out on Thursday, so one day before the pre-release, we'll post the pre-release video. We'll get our bundles on Wednesday, and then Tommy will edit it out as quick as he can, and then later he'll work on the Legacy 4 Seasons video, and then I think we want to do a pre-modern one at the end. Okay, now this is a mulligan to 6, and my hand is terrible. It's not only terrible because I have 6 lands, the 6 lands I have are also terrible. It's both terrible in 2 ways. I don't have spells, I don't have lands. Very, very difficult to have no spells, no lands, but it is the case. I'm gonna go to 5. Questa volta. I got no lands, so we got to 4, and we have to get very lucky now to win. Let's go. The card that impressed you the most is Birthing Ritual. Ooh, that's the birthing pod. Interesting. Opponent plays Calderon, which was the card to discard for sure, according to my Twitch chat in the previous game. And yeah, I mean, I got lands now. 4 lands, so if I top deck the ring, I'll be fine. Yeah, true, my opponent surveilled Yogg in the graveyard with the Calderon. Now they do nothing, it's weird. Oh. Okay. Ay, yeah, this is gonna be very hard. They put it's gonna be very, very hard now because they will start drawing cards with ring as soon as they top the Caldron. I wish I had a Cling to Dust. Yes. Again, the situations I find myself in is kind of desperate. So I feel like I have to do this. My problem with Karn in this matchup is that you can't really defend it. It's kind of strange that they discontinued the Hall of Fame in 2019, and now you have these people qualified to every event, and you don't have any new Hall of Famer. It is definitely one of the weird thing that goes on with competitive Magic at the moment. It is what it is. After all, it doesn't change much, but it is definitely a strange benefit some people got and still get that nobody can get in the future, you know? I'll just concede. Let's save time. We have things to do, places to go. I'm mulligan to 4. I cannot win this game. No. Last game of this league. I want to change my configuration. I want to bring back Karn. I don't. Let's go with this. Final game. Shadow Doubt. I don't like it. I don't think it's a good card. Bene. Not the best hand, but it's alright. What days I'll be streaming Damage 3 early accents? Don't remember. I don't remember which day it is. I just returned home. I wasn't home for a long time. I haven't checked any email. I definitely have to do all the email checking this afternoon. It's like the housing market. It would be better to be born 10 years ago. Yeah, it is true. But again, it is very, very weird that, you know, some people in the current system have an advantage. It's it's fine. What are you talking about? Well, some people in the Hall of Fame, you're invited to one Pro Tour every season, so you know you have more advantage to be qualified to the Pro Tours, qualified to Worlds, and etc. And you know it's fine if you keep on having the Hall of Fame every year. That would be okay, but the fact that it isn't makes it a little bit unfair. Oh wow, Yawgmoth, amazing. Couldn't have thought of a better play for them. We go Orc, kill the wolf. Probably also push the wall of roots. Yeah, this is kind of backbreaking. They don't put the new people. No, it's been last person added was Reed Duke in 2019. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Reed Duke didn't deserve it. Of course he did, but also so does like Javier Dominguez, Simon Nielsen, and so on and so forth. So they play another Wall of Roots, and they play a Hayward Might. Ah, I was going to say they play Hayward Might, but I don't have the ring yet. I just drew it. Now it's funny. All right, I'll offer the trade with Orc. Maybe they take it, and then I slam the ring. They don't take it. They're smart. Okay, I don't want to play the ring. I feel like my deck has a lot of removal spells, so my play here is gonna be Cling to Dust, a Fatal Push, draw a card. Profane Tutor, perfect. I didn't know what I was doing with my turn, and I guess now I know. I'll suspend this and pass. They play Grace. Let's see if they want to kill Dauthi by killing their Awar Might. That'd be amazing if they do, because I also get to kill the Grace by attacking. Minus. Wow, they do. Great. Yeah, Dauthi is very, very strong in this matchup. If you play like 20 swamps, it's gonna be easy to cast Dauthi, whereas in this list, you only have like, what, 15 swamps? Nice. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be game over. We kill Grist, we resolve Ring. Again, our Cabal Coffers doesn't add mana. Once again, the reason why I dislike this land. Just think about it. How many times we won the game because Coffers added a lot of mana? Thank God we never lost any game because Coffers didn't add mana. But what if instead of one of these 4 lands, I had another Cabal Coffers? I wouldn't be able to play the Ring on curve. That is dramatic. That is so bad. And this is what I keep on saying every time I play this deck. It's good. The cards are powerful. Okay, and well, now we did the combo, so you know it'll be fine. I'll probably play this. But it's not that we're gonna win the game because of Urborg Cabal Coffers, but you can definitely lose the game because of Cabal Coffers. So this is my plan, but my say every time I play this deck. 5-0 incoming? Well, this is game 3, and we're 4-0, so I would say so, yeah. We don't say exclamation mark lose just yet, but we're very close to winning. What do I search with Tutor? I have everything I need. I guess I can search, I don't know. March? I don't have Karn in my deck. Set it out. Probably take March. The thing is, you shouldn't think about the scenario where you're already won. There's not any Karn for a situation like this. If a situation like this arises, you won. You don't need one card to change it. Which one do I have? Say? Suspend. Suspend. And March Grist. Saves time? Yeah, but then you have Karn and it's bad. Like, this is the problem of win conditions. Win conditions are bad if you don't need them. One is one card. If it's Yawgmoth, they may draw a bunch of cards, but... Galleon! Thank you for the Prime sub, and welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We don't have any shield right now. Wow, 10 subs this morning. Thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Hope you enjoyed watching this sweet league with MonoBlack Coffers. They just say play Bowmasters, ring, filler cards. Exactly. Alright, now a Bowmaster. Do I want to ping the Wall of Roots? Because the problem of pinging the wall of roots is that my opponent will sacrifice it. I guess it's fine. Yeah, you sacrifice it. How do we win? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Nobody has ever died because of no win condition. Let's draw. Tre paludi. Okay. Let's play Dauthi. Guess I can play Cabal Coffers. Sorry, activate. Destroy your lands. No, I think I'll use both. Yeah, I understand. I may need a revolt. I don't think that'll be a problem. I think just making their mana base worse is relevant. I guess it is not really that relevant. Hello, Affili. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, guys. We're playing MonoBlack. Draw a card. I'm kind of doing random sequencing. Oh, I made a mistake. I should have exiled a spell. I just gained 3 life. That's okay. 3 more life for us. Go to bed? No, don't go to bed yet. You want to see Mangu hoisting the trophy. We don't have Karn in our deck. Yeah, gain 3 life will be fine. Alright, you shrink my Dauthi. I have 2 Profane Tutor suspended. Although not much in my deck left. How many Dauthis I have? All of them, sure. It's 5 a.m. for you? It's okay, 1 more league. 1 more match. Just 1 more match. Don't worry about it. Draw before tutor this time. Yes, yes. I did that actually last game where it was relevant. 1 more match. Just 1 more match, and then you can go to sleep. Actually, after 1 match, I'll show you my next match I'll play, and you'll wanna stay. The next deck I'll play after this league. Well, we'll want to stay. We board out cards in every matchup. Oh, in this matchup, I don't know. I don't really know. I have vibes that Karn sucks every time I play against a creature deck. Unless you play against Scam, then you want to put the ring in the sideboard and treat Karn as a ring. Murktide, no. No, Murktide is not very tempting, I would say. Hello, Mr. Carrot. Allora, devo cliccare qua e qua. First, I lose, 3 life. Okay. And then I draw 4 cards. 4 spells? Jeez. Cast. I think I want to get Damnation here. And what about that tutor? Boo. I don't know, another Dauthi, so I attack my opponent and they die. Dov'è? Donde sta il Dauthi? Eccolo qui. Draw step. Ok, iniziamo. Mana. Damnation. E uno. E due. E basta, perché ho finito il mana. Go. 7 cards in hand, 0 mana in pool. Perfect. 19 life. Must be nice. I'll get my trophy ready on my lap. I'll get my trophy ready on my lap. Oh, trophy. Bene. Very, very easy league. Played against 5 creature decks. That's exactly where you want to be. Thoughts after this league? One feedback I got at the first season is, Mango, I don't have time to watch your videos, but I always watch the beginning and the end. So to you person who gave that feeling, sorry, not feeling, feedback, hello, we just trophied, and this is my write-up. Actually, I don't know what to say, except that I dislike this deck's mana base, I dislike most of its spells, but I really, really like the One Ring and black cards. So this, plus literally any black cards, and you will have a deck that can trophy. Actually, my last trophy was Golgari with the ring. So honestly, just build this deck as much as you want, the way you want. Probably the way I love to say is the Toxic Deluge. Toxic Deluge will be probably my favorite card of the set in this deck. Consuming Corruption, people will play with awful mana base. So if you want to play this card, just play literally like 25 swamps or something like that. Don't be a fool and play random lands like Blast Zone, Takenuma, and Demolition Field. Yeah, outside of that, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet on YouTube, make sure to do that because that number going up is very important. Thank you.